Welcome to Coffee and Gumbo, where we talk about all things hot, spicy, and flavorful.
Good evening once again, Coffee and Gumbo family.
What up, what up, what up, C&G fam?
We are back once again. It's your girl.
We're back.
And it is the beginning of March. This year
Already.
is already moving, Stacey.
Already. Yes.
March. It's Pisces
Gumbo.
season. So to all of our Coffee and Gumbo Pisces fam, happy birthday. It's your month. I love Pisces people. They usually are so sweet. All the Pisces
You know what?
I know are
I
sweet.
can't tell you about no other astrological sign except mine. I don't know nothing about I don't know whose birthday is what. So
Yeah,
I can't tell.
find the Pisces people I know are very good-hearted.
I do know, I think Virgos are August. It's Virgos August?
Part of August into September, I believe. I'm a
Okay.
true Virgo. I'm in that zone. I got
Okay.
all the tendencies.
Okay.
But yes, and I have a sister who's a Pisces, so I'm kind of have a sweet spot for the Pisces people. But anyway,
Okay.
March is here. We're getting ready to turn the clock back. I am ready. I'm tired of these 3:00 p.m. night times. I'm ready for some late.
I know, right? I already go to bed early.
Lunchtime around here. So I'm ready. I really hope I'm ready for summer, but not the heat summer like we had last year. So if we could just have a normal summer like before, so global warming, whatever is going on, get it together. I just need a regular summer so we can be outside, not melting, the makeup not melting off our faces.
Oh yeah.
And enjoy the summer. So
yeah, we've been like that for the past 2 summers. So
yeah, and it's crazy. Even last weekend it felt like summer, and then it went back to feeling like winter again. So I'm just ready for this.
Not winter, but spring.
Well, I'm saying it's like we keep yo-yoing.
Yeah.
We get a little glimpse of spring. Put on little sundresses. I had a cute sundress on and some sandals, and then I was back in my jacket by Thursday. So I'm just ready for some consistency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna get it soon, and then you're gonna be like,
hot.
Yes.
Be careful what you ask for.
Absolutely.
So tonight we are going to be talking about a subject I think that everybody can relate to. Everybody has one or two or three of these. And we're going to be talking about pet peeves.
Oh, yes. I got a few.
Pet peeves. That's a word.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So we're going to share some of our pet peeves. I've done some research on pet peeves, and so I'm going to be throwing some out here and kind of getting your thoughts on if it's a thing for you. Fam, please share with us in the comments, what is your biggest pet peeve? What is that one that, and I hope I don't get heated while we talking about it, because some of these I can really relate to. I probably have a story behind it. Try to keep myself in order together, because some things just really get on my nerves. But it should be fun just to kind of talk about some of the things that we wish people would not do. And I'm gonna say this now, Stacey, if I'm guilty of one of these, let me just apologize in general now, because I don't know if I'm open to feedback right now. I don't know if I'm open for you calling me out. So let's just, I'll own up to it later. But let's get started.
Okay, let's start.
So do you want to start by telling us like what is your biggest pet peeve? What's the biggest one on your list?
Well, one of them, I can tell you one of them is one of my biggest pet peeves is when I hear people say library. That frustrates me so much.
Say it again.
Library. I can't. I just can't. Oh, it seemed like something inside of me is boiling when they say library.
Library.
Yeah. That's a big one for me.
Now that now anytime somebody says library, we'll be making sure that it's pronounced correctly.
Please do.
I don't think I have done that. I hope I haven't, because when you said that, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's one of my biggest pet peeves? I would say most of mine have to do with being kind about things, like I hate when I'm driving, I try to be that driver that's courteous. I try not to be the one that's causing road rage. I like let you in because I'm not going to get there faster by being that one trying to keep people from getting in. And so I'm like, go right ahead. And it irks me when people don't just put your hand up and acknowledge that I did something nice. I did it out of the kindness of my heart. And I always, anytime somebody lets me in or lets me go, I'm killing myself to say thank you. I put my hand in the mirror like, yes, thank you. And when you go out of your way to let somebody in and they just keep driving like, yeah, that's what you were supposed to do. And I'm sitting behind them and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
I wish I had let that person
in this traffic, you ain't gonna get hardly no courtesy.
That's just
not in our
acknowledge.
traffic.
And I do get people that do acknowledge. I'm not gonna say I never like to do it. And I get a lot of people that put the hand out, thank you, or they, tell me, but it's the one. And then and a lot of times they'll look right in the rearview mirror at you and still say nothing. I'm like, it won't take but a second.
No, they're gonna cut in front of you. They're gonna make themselves go in front of you.
So that one right there, kindness only takes an extra second or two. So that's one of my
you're right.
Top ones.
You're right.
So I started just kind of doing research on what people say their biggest pet peeves are. So I'm gonna throw a few of them out. And you can let me know, do you agree or disagree? Okay. Here's one. People who don't use turn signals while driving. Does that bother you?
Sometimes it's not a big one. It's not high on the list for me because I'm guilty of it sometimes.
At least you're honest. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it sometimes, so I can't.
I don't necessarily mind it if we're like in slow traffic but when you're on a highway or something, or somebody's getting ready to do a major turn and you're like not, that's why it pays to have that distance behind. And then they don't tell you they're going to turn and they just slam on the brakes to make a turn and almost cause an accident. But truth be told, I may have done it too, but I try not to. Yeah. Okay. This is a good one. People who talk loudly on their phones in public bathrooms.
People do that?
I've experienced that.
In the bathroom?
An entire conversation from a stall in the bathroom. And I'm thinking to myself, really? I don't even like to bring my phone out in the bathroom.
Right?
I've heard whole conversations.
In a public bathroom?
In a public
I'll be trying to get in and get out.
But I've
want to be on
experienced
the
that
conversation.
multiple times.
Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't say it bothered me, but I'm just like, oof,
Yeah.
this ain't the
Mm-mm.
spot.
Right? Mm-mm.
So
Take that somewhere
that
else.
was somebody's. You have any you want
Hmm.
to share before I keep going?
Um, it bothers me when, and I hope I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, but it bothers me when I see coming, people outside looking like they just woke up,
Oh,
just rolled up out of bed.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got a bonnet on your head. You got pajamas on in the grocery store. Yeah.
yeah. We could do better.
Yeah, I definitely forget. I wish my child would.
I know. Let me tell you, I'm serious about that because one day I was like in a heated rush to get somewhere, and I got in the car. I literally got halfway there and realized, and they were probably like house shoes that people would wear out, but I was like, no way. I said, today that errand is not getting run, Catrice. And that's why I keep an extra pair of shoes in my car just in case, because I'm like,
Mhm.
I will not be seen
Mhm.
outside in anything, any slippers that have any kind of furry connotation, like they are house slippers. No way.
Right?
And
Right.
no, definitely not. I'm not a bonnet girl.
Mm-mm.
Um, but yeah, that's a thing now. That's a thing now.
Mhm. That just I'm just like, "Oh my god, you can't be serious."
Mm, okay. I
Yeah.
can relate. Now I have one, but it's related to like work.
Mhm.
Reply all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, have you ever got caught in one of those reply all
Oh, yeah. And you
situations?
know what? We have one where we have a email chain for everybody, which is
Mm-hmm.
over 100 and something people. So, like, if one person says happy birthday to somebody, they'll do reply all, and you're gonna get happy birthday all day long. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
Mhm.
you get the people who reply all and say stop replying all.
Oh, we don't really get that, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it as much anymore. But one while I was just like, please stop. Please. You're
Mm,
killing my inbox.
yeah.
Um, now I don't I think my coworkers would say I'm guilty of this. I do type loud. I kill the keyboard. And sometimes I do forget to be on mute. I catch myself, but I do type very loudly. I cannot help it. I'm
Hmm.
a fast typer, but I'm a hard clicking typer. So
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
that
not.
I am very I own that one. But I do
Hmm.
try to make sure that I'm on mute if I've got to type during a call.
Mhm.
I'm gonna claim my guiltiness on that one.
Okay. Okay.
Here's another one. Opening up a new container of food before finishing the old one.
Mm, I wonder, like food, like what?
I mean, I guess this could be a thing, but maybe if you had like a carton of milk that's not done and somebody opens up
Mm,
a new one, I don't know. I don't have to
mm.
worry about that. I'm
No,
the only one opening up
I'm gonna,
anything.
yeah. I wouldn't say it's so much the food for me, is the other stuff, like the detergent or dishwashing liquid or something like that, opening up a new one when there's one already open.
Yeah.
Mhm. So,
Okay. Um, this one is a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
People who don't cover their mouths when they cough or sneeze.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Mm-mm. That's a
Yeah, that's definitely one thing for me. That's nasty.
I had a problem
Especially
with it
now.
before. I had a problem with it before COVID. So, but I'm even
Yeah, me
more.
too.
Get in that elbow, yeah. Get in there.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Absolutely.
Do that's what these were. This
Oh.
is part of what these were made for. I gave you these. It can cover your whole face.
Uh-huh.
Nothing don't have to get out. You can be cute with it. Use it. It's there for a reason.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's see. Oh, this one here. Yes, yes, yes. Have you ever been in the ATM line and someone is banking for 50 accounts in front of you at the ATM? And you're stuck because you're like in that middle where there's a car behind you and so you can't go nowhere. You can't even change your mind. And they feel like they're depositing for 5 accounts, withdrawing for 10 accounts. And I'm like, you needed to have gone inside and gotten
Yeah.
assistance from a teller.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
the drive-through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've experienced that too. Yeah, it's been
And I try
like
to be
they've been.
very quick when I'm at the ATM. I'm there with a
Yeah,
purpose.
me too.
Get my
Mm-hmm.
money or deposit and move this along.
Mm-hmm.
So
Me
that
too.
one kind of
Me too. Because I'm already paranoid being at the ATM.
that's what
So
I'm
let me
saying.
hurry.
And then when I'm stuck in the middle, I feel like what if this is, I'm like paranoid, like, come on, I don't like this. And I
Mm-hmm.
have, even if I've been the one at the front and I don't have my stuff together, I have left, driven away, and came back around to allow the next people to go because I didn't quite have all of my money together
Put
to
together.
put in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you need to conduct multiple lines of business, maybe the ATM is not where you need to go. Maybe we need to go inside. I know it's tough to park that car and get out and walk in, but you can get that personalized service, all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Yep,
is something that
absolutely. I totally
kind
agree.
of gets on my nerves a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got a story on this one.
Uh-oh.
Discovering that someone has eaten the leftovers you were looking forward to. That is a pet peeve. Years ago, because I am not originally from, Texas, where in Louisiana area where gumbo is big. I didn't know what gumbo was, even though
Mm-hmm.
I have family that was from Louisiana. So I had someone that I work with that made me some gumbo. And when I tell you that gumbo was the best thing I had ever had. And I had a little bit left in a bowl that I put in the refrigerator. And I thought about that gumbo all day long. I got home and I opened that refrigerator and that bowl said, "Find me."
Wow.
I was like, okay, I know somebody did not. I think I had my name on it. And one of my sisters who I love dearly, I will not out them on this podcast tonight, ate my gumbo. And then they told me how good it was.
Wow. Wow.
My mouth was watering for that gumbo.
Mm-mm-mm.
Has that ever happened to you where you just you got something in the refrigerator that you've been saving or leftover and somebody?
Not really.
No?
Not really.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I was
Nope.
livid.
I've had it happen to where I've been craving like something from a store or a fast food place or something, and then when I get there, they don't have it
They
no
don't
more,
have
or they're
it.
out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that has happened.
I think on that I can say sometimes you go to a place that's known for something and they say they don't have it. And I was like, this is what you're known for though. How you gonna run out? You should never run out of that thing.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I'm getting
Yep.
passionate about this. Let's see. Okay, Stacey, you got anything while I look at my list?
I'm thinking. Oh, I know another thing that if which doesn't happen often, but uh once in a while, one time ago, rather should I say, when my son used to use my car sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
or if I'll tell him to go put some gas in my car or something like that. And then of course I'm short and he's
Tall.
a giant.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I get back in my car, my seat is like all the way back into the back seat.
Oh boy.
And I have to adjust my seat all over again. So yeah, that's a pet peeve.
Okay. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Hmm.
Oh, here's one of mine. Have you ever been talking to somebody and all you hear every time you talk to them is a beeping smoke alarm?
We ain't gonna talk about smoke alarms.
This is gonna be so crazy. I even have a favorite YouTube channel that I was a serious subscriber to. One of my ratchet channels. You know, everybody got to have something.
Mm-mm.
Vice, it just talked about nothing, but just it was like I could get on there and just not think about my life for a minute. Anyway, she always had a chirping smoke alarm. And I finally said, I cannot watch her anymore. And people were actually telling her in the comments, could you please address
Wow.
that smoke alarm? And I wasn't going to say anything because that's my other pet peeve. Don't tell me how to run my house where I pay the bills to be the boss. I never, that's one of my other pet peeves is people who get on people's channels and try to tell them what to do with their channel. That's not either. If you don't like it, don't watch. So that was getting on my nerves. And I just said, I'll call her back later and come back. I came back months later. And do you know that was still going on in the background?
Months later?
Months later.
No way.
Yes. And I finally said, okay, this is a sign that I'm supposed to unsubscribe. I'm not supposed to be just watching
Yeah, because
somebody.
how did that not bother her?
I think at that point she was probably dug in. Like, I'm not doing it because people are telling me to do it.
Oh, okay.
But that
Okay.
there, and I've had some experiences, and you know about my smoke, I will change out every
Yeah.
battery in this house because one went off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
that, I ugh, that's one of those things like the board on the wall. Let's go change that battery, please. Can we go change the battery?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's a pet peeve because that's something I feel like you have control over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And don't forget, y'all we want to hear y'all's pet peeves too. We
yes,
want to
I
hear
want to
we
know
want to
what
hear
is that thing?
what is that one thing that gets to you and makes you just want to scream.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
I know
But
back in the,
for me,
go ahead.
I don't have a lot because I try not to let a lot bother me.
Yeah.
So,
I think I have a lot either, but I feel strongly
mm,
about the ones I do have.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, mine are usually related to being kind and
Hmm.
saying thank you and good morning
Right.
and just,
Hmm.
most of the other things I can deal with. But those are the ones that kind of chat me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, what's some of the other ones I have here? Here are some office ones. I haven't worked in the office, true office. So but I remember these when people would not clean the microwave in the break room and you had to
Hmm.
go behind people and clean up. I can see where that could be a thing.
Hmm.
Uh, the smelly food, I guess People heating up stuff and it
Oh, yeah,
permeates the
because
whole office.
our office, we will give a disclaimer. Hey, I'm about to heat up some fish, so
Yeah,
if
just
you
get
smell
ready.
something, that's what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know we used to always be mad about nobody wanted to refill the printer paper. I felt like I was
Mm.
always the one filling up the printer paper. I was like,
Mm.
help me out, y'all.
Yeah, we never had that problem.
Let's see, friend type things. Definitely any people who borrow money and never pay it back. I just never have understood it. One, I don't like to borrow. I just don't.
Me neither. Me neither.
I
Oh
just
no, me
don't.
neither.
And I don't like for people to borrow from me
Mm-hmm.
because it can cause a problem. Been there, done that. I heard somebody tell me a while back, or say, what do you tell somebody if you want to not, you don't want to say no, but you don't want to say yes? Say, tell me your money is
No.
busy. It is busy. It is doing stuff, and it cannot be bothered right now.
It's out to lunch right now.
It is busy. It is busy doing what it needs to do. I said, that's a
Mm-hmm.
good one. Sorry, my money is busy.
My money is handling business right
Handling
now.
big business over here.
Mm-hmm.
Friends who always cancel plans at the last minute.
Hmm. Hmm. You know, that doesn't bother me at that much, because I mean, it is what it is, and that really doesn't bother me.
Okay. I think this kind of I don't like that one. But that's, to me, that feel more like a pet peeve. That's just
Mhm.
something that gets on your nerves. This is something I'm working on. I'm gonna claim it. I can sometimes interrupt. I get a thought in my head and I want to get it out.
Mhm.
And it's something I constantly
Mhm.
work on. But I'm gonna
Mhm.
acknowledge I can be an interrupter. I'm working on it, people. Give me grace. Because I know that can get on people's nerves. It's like I get so excited when I got a thought and I want to get it out. And I forget that other people need to talk too, Catrice.
And not only that, because not only you, another friend of ours has that problem too. But not only you getting your point across, but everything I just said, you ain't hear nothing I said.
You talking about me? Or the other friend?
Both of y'all. I ain't
I'm
finna beat around
calling
the bush.
myself out. I told you I didn't want feedback from others tonight.
Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
calling myself out.
Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna work on it. I'm working on it. I feel like I'm getting better.
You are. You're getting better. Did you see that positiveness? You're getting better.
I am. Thank you for that positive reinforcement.
Man, you're quite welcome anytime. Anytime.
Okay. How do you feel about friends who constantly want to take photos and post everything y'all do together while you're out? Does that bother you?
It doesn't really bother me, because if I don't want to be posted, then I'm gonna tell you that I don't want to be.
Okay.
So and if I don't say anything, then I'm okay with it.
Okay. I think that's
Yeah,
fair. I think that's fair.
yeah,
Because I take pictures a lot of when I'm out, but everybody knows I am not a poster.
Yeah.
Barely know how. So when
Yeah,
I
and
ever
I'm not a
post,
picture taker.
I like to take pictures from my
Oh.
memory because I even like to see my, timelines that come from my phone. Oh,
Mhm.
I remember
Yeah,
that. But I'm
yeah.
not one to post, and I'm with you. As long as you ask me
Mhm.
if it's okay to post, which I usually will probably tell you no, or I'll say don't tag me.
Yes.
I don't like taking pictures personally. I like taking pictures of other people. I don't like to be in pictures. It's just don't. But sometimes I will allow, I need to look at the picture first and give my approval. But I'm always thankful versus seeing someone who just took the liberty and just threw me out there without my knowledge.
Yeah.
So
Right.
let's see. I think I'm getting toward the end of my list. You kind of mentioned this one, waiting in the line only to find out the item that you were there for is not there or out of stock.
Yeah.
You just said this one, having to repeat yourself multiple times because somebody wasn't listening. Sorry. Now, this one, I don't know. I don't think people have heavy breathers in quiet spaces. People can't help that they breathe heavy. They probably don't even realize that they're doing it.
Probably not.
Heavy breathers in the quiet spaces. If it's a quiet space,
you gonna hear something.
you're gonna hear something. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Yeah.
When someone borrows something from you and doesn't return it, I think that's everybody's pet peeve. If you borrow it, bring it back and bring it back how you got it.
And don't let me have to ask you for it.
So
You
true.
know you borrowed it.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the end of my list. You got any others you want to share?
Not really.
So once
Not
again,
really.
we want to hear what those pet peeves are that you guys have out there. I'm sure there's some that we're gonna get from you guys and be like, you know what? We didn't even think of that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think the moral of this story is pet peeves can get on your nerves, but give people grace. Sometimes people don't realize, ergo yourself, that they're doing things to aggravate their friends. And as long as you're working on it, give people grace and be
Yes.
kind. Be kind out there, people. Doesn't cost you anything to be kind, and it doesn't take much extra time to be kind. So
Yeah.
world we live in, we need all the kindness we can give, and we need all the grace that we can give people.
So right about that. So right about that. Absolutely.
Well, this was fun just to chit chat. I feel like I got something off my chest. I feel lighter.
Okay, good for you. Good for you.
I feel lighter. I've acknowledged some issues and
Okay.
This was good for me.
Yeah.
Hope everybody else enjoyed it. Well, until next time, we are going to be signing off. And as we do, we just want to remind you in this season of spring, please take time to be good to yourself. Spring is approaching. This is a good time to do some self-care, to not let this year get away from you without taking time to just breathe, take in life of the day, the people you love, your surroundings, and just do whatever you need to do to take care of you.
Yep, because I think I'm gonna go do some yoga.
I love it.
But take some time to take care of somebody else as well along the way.
Yep. Small gestures can go a long way. Just checking up on the people you care about, making sure they're good. If somebody crosses your mind, which is something I'm trying to do, if they hit your mind, don't let them just hit your mind. Reach out, check on them. Just say I was thinking about you, and you'll be surprised.
Asking somebody if they're okay. You just never know.
You never know. And sometimes they're fine, but it just would be nice to know that they're thought about. So
yeah, absolutely.
So Coffee and Gumbo, we're thinking about you. We love our crew, and We hope everybody out there is good. So until the next time, peace.
Peace.
Thanks for watching Coffee and Gumbo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come back soon for more hot, spicy, and flavorful conversation.